Oh, right. I was wondering when that was going to end. We'll
Mid-afternoon
figure it out.
microdose with a little mix-ups, a little technical
Flub.
issues. We're all good.
Flub. So, we got the big news. Dead and Company are set to be the third musical act that will grace the stage of the Sphere. We've been hearing about it. We heard 14 shows. We heard 15. Turns out it's going to be 18 with running in 6 sets of 3 nights. So you fly in for the weekend, May 16th to 18th or June 6th to 8th. And the first is May 16th to 18th. Last is June 20th to 22nd. And it's going to be the original band, the same band from tour. Jay Lane is going to be there with them. And
Yep.
you've been looking at all of this, all of the packages and all kind of stuff. So what is it saying on their website? What do we got to do to get tickets?
Yeah, let's bring it up and check it out. I mean, first of all, it's funny this morning when I got up and saw it, immediately, I was checking everything out and I saw the ticket prices and my first thought was like, okay, not bad, like reasonable, especially because everyone says like the 3 and 400s are kind of where you want to sit anyway because of the things. And those ticket prices were pretty reasonable, I thought. And then of course you get online and get on social and everyone's like, oh my God, like 400, like, whoa. And I'm like, I don't know. You're going to this new multi-billion-dollar venue to see them. I don't know. I thought it was pretty reasonable. Now, when you get into the VIPs and the packages, of course, it gets a little bit more, but there's some cool things going on. And if you have the money to blow and can't afford it and do like the package at the Venetian, I don't know, I'll bring them all up here in a second, but they got some cool stuff going on. Like they're really going all out on it.
It was the side seats in the 400, which are the top ones, were like 145, and then it was what, like 190 for the middle top.
Yeah, here, I'll bring it up right now. We can take a look at everything. But I mean, it's reasonable. It's for what it is. And like I said, they're doing some really cool. One thing I do love, your little mouse clicker turns into a little steal your face thing. That's so great. It's the little things.
I tell you what, I love the letters for the DEAD. There was that shirt that Jay had on at Cornell. I was like, I want that shirt. It was like a tour staff shirt or
It's
something.
very cool. It kind of almost reminds me of like the Egypt lettering, like the Egypt look and those things when they did the Egypt tour. It's very cool. I love it. I know it's very almost like too like Journey-ish, like how Journey always had that font kind of in their album covers and the poster. It's very cool. I agree. And then it's almost like Star Wars font underneath it in the forever. It looks very like
right. Yeah. And the way it's listed as you scroll, it could be like long ago. And that's
totally in a sphere far, far
in the
away.
summer of love. There was
but as you go down, so here we are with seats, tickets. GA 395, obviously 400, a little expensive, but it does say, I mean, I don't know. You get back here, and I guess these are gold. So are these mean P3? I guess there's different levels of where you're at here. I guess you go by the coloring. So I mean, 195 for these 407 through 405 rows, which I think are supposed to be pretty decent seats. I don't know. I mean, again, I haven't been there, so I couldn't tell you, but I don't know. Maxing out at 395 for GA is a little much, but those, second levels from P2 onward, I don't think is too bad for considering where you're going and what you're seeing. So, what do you think?
I would much rather probably have the 200 or 300. I don't know if I'd want to be in the pit for this, only because I don't think you're going to get the whole experience. You're standing there, you're going to be straining your neck looking straight up.
Yeah, I know. You'd have to be towards. This is one time where it's probably, I mean, if you're in the front, you're there to kind of see the stage, right? And like kind of be up front with the guys. You're not really paying too much attention to the video screen, even though it's massive, because it is going to hurt your neck looking straight up that giant wall of screen. But maybe towards the back of the floor.
Right. Now, if I just don't want to just buy a ticket, I know there has to be something extra going on.
Yes, indeed. Here, let's go bring up the other screen here. And, it's funny because obviously there's like, packages and whatnot, and you can really blow the farm on everything. But here, I'll scroll up to the top here and we'll start from the top. But it's through this company called Vibi. I'm not quite really sure. I've never heard of them, but apparently they're your top VIP concert package place for the dead. 3 available package types. One is just one concert with a hotel. You can do the whole weekend, 3 shows, and then there's a bundle with the VIPs. The nice thing about all these is you are either GA floor or reserved seats, and you do have, it says in the tickets that you do have the unobstructed views, like you're not under the overhangs in any of them. So you don't have to worry about paying a fortune and then getting screwed when you get there. So it's cool that at least they say that. Again, choice of GA with guaranteed full view of the screen and stage. So again, you're not getting something
Right.
suck. VIP, you get the packages, hotel experience, which we'll get to in a second, plus premium reserve seats, priority entrance, which would be kind of nice. Motor coach transportation from the airport to the thing. Get on the bus. Special access and experiences at the Immersive fan portal, which we'll get to in a second, which is down here, and then your keepsakes, maybe a poster. It'd be kind of cool if you didn't have to get in line for a poster, you just had one. The VIP bundle, again, a little bit more of all of that stuff, a little bit more icing on the cake for you. Just kind of talks a little bit about what the sphere is. So you're staying at the Venetian, which is pretty cool. Apparently it's connected directly to the sphere.
Okay.
So you can kind of get there without having to do the strip or go outside. I like it says choose a luxury king or 2 queen suite. I mean, you and up to 3 guests are getting suites, and then you can upgrade to the resort's exclusive prestige club lounge. There you go. Talk about seeing the dead in style. Massages, club lounge suites. But here's what's cool. The immerse yourself and explore. Fans will enjoy an immersive interactive exhibit and retail space within the Venetian resort for fans to hang out, shop, drink, dance, and more. VIP guests are in for a treat with special access hours and experiences. So it sounds like Shakedown is going to be sort of a inside curated shakedown, so to speak. So it's not a type thing.
I wonder how you get, if like they already choose the vendors, or if it's going to be like Liquid Blue will be in there kind of thing.
Right. I was wondering that too. Like if you have to apply for vendor passes, or like how that works, or if who gets to get in there and sell what, will be interesting to kind of learn. Or if it's just sort of an all corporate type thing, right? And it's all like brands and things like that, bringing you in to do something.
Hopefully they have that thing with like head count. Remember they had the thing with participation row, I guess they called it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So kind of cool though. I mean, and then here's your luxury transport from the from the airport to the hotel with your VIP package.
Snake eyes
on the bus. And then they have the dinner things down here too, which just restaurants included in the thing. Right. So all in all, it's kind of, it's kind of cool that they have the packages and that they're doing that. I will say it seems a little bit more of an event than Fish is doing, you know what I mean? Because they're like putting together, it feels like much more, and you're all kind of, if you do the VIP packages, you're all confined to the one hotel, so you're kind of with everybody, unlike Fish, where I think there was different hotels that you could do packages with and things like that. So it's a little bit more community oriented, it sounds like, which is kind of what the Dead has always done better anyway. So I feel like in that aspect, it's very cool that it's not just 4 shows that you're kind of off on your own with and fend for yourself and do it. It's kind of, here's a month, like 18 shows over 6 weekends.
6 weeks, right? Yeah,
right.
Month and
so
a half.
Come with groups, plan a weekend or 2 or whatever you can do. You can stay right here. Everything's right here. You don't need to wander off the strip and it's really cool. So we'll see how it all goes down, but it's very exciting. I mean, it's exciting. It's cool.
I can't wait to see what they look like, what they're going to do with the visuals, because I keep harping on Grateful Dead having such a vast catalog of imagery, skeletons, and I mean so much. I mean just iconic stuff. It's gonna, and when the inside of the sphere, when they have it all as a Steely or something at one point, it's just gonna be the crowd.
I'm interested to see how they sound too. After last tour, how great that tour was, and how
they get some rehearsal in. They spend a week rehearsing.
Yeah, and all of our after shows, just every night we were like, wow, what a great show. What a great show. So I'm really interested to see if they have that same energy, that same fire, how they come back, how it sounds. Yeah, it's cool. And again, I'm just shocked that the first 2 bands to play the Sphere after U2 are Fish and the Dead. Like it's just it's shocking to me still. It's just a very odd thing. So the world we live in, but it's very cool. It's very exciting. Let us know what you guys think. If you're excited, I do see one comment from Ray up there. I don't think people will die for how steep it is. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some falls, but I mean, let's try and, not be too wookish and try and keep no gravities there at all times. Right. Understand it.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Like, subscribe. We'll be back on Sunday morning, digging deeper into this.
And into
Thanks for watching.
the dead bracket starts Sunday. So be ready for that. A lot of Grateful Dead talk these days. I love it. It's great. Let us know what y'all think.